أسعد الله أوقاتكم جميعاً, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank the Union of Arab Banks, the European Banking Federation, Frankfurt Main Finance, World Saving Banks Institute, and the World Union of Arab Bankers for organizing this summit to discuss some of the most pressing issues that the world is currently facing. In times of uncertainties and turmoil, facilitating talks among decision makers, experts, and professionals in various fields will undoubtedly help provide an analytical framework for relevant policymakers to look at while addressing these issues. We live in unprecedented times. The world, as we know it, is changing. Sometimes at such a fast pace that the only way to make sense of it is to slow down and reflect on what is shaping our future. A summit like this one, with its esteemed participants, is the best place to think about this changing dynamics and look out for new ideas. To start from the basics, I would like to point out three main structural forces that are defining the world of tomorrow. Demographic shifts from a slowing population growth and a rising median age to a large influx of population and refugees to developed countries. Environmental changes leading to higher temperatures, a rise in the sea levels, and extreme weather events. And technology advancements that are impacting labor markets, raising ethical issues, and nurturing competition among countries. While these structural challenges are impacting the world in general, some of them are severely affecting the Arab countries. Needless to remind everyone here of the large number of refugees from the region that are desperately taking the death boats, hoping to offer a decent life for their children. As much as their later structural forces are considered a threat, they can at the same time be looked at as opportunities. Indeed, the young Arab population, if properly empowered, could drive the economic growth to renewable sources of energy, solar and hydrogen, and help fight the environmental changes and develop advanced technological capabilities based on its highly educated human capital resources. In addition to these structural challenges, the COVID-19 pandemic highlighted many flaws in our existing systems. When we thought that we were resilient and capable of quickly adapting to changes, the recent pandemic came to shake all these assumptions. It showed us the fragility of the healthcare system. More than 6.5 million people lost their lives to the disease. The pandemic also highlighted the vulnerability of the social, economic, and political systems. Millions of families and communities were negatively affected as a result. To add to all this, the Russian-Ukrainian crisis came on top. This crisis is threatening global safety and causing displacement. More specifically, it puts pressure on global food supplies in general, and particularly for some Arab countries that heavily rely on the import of goods from Russia and Ukraine to feed their large and growing populations. It is up to us to rise up to these challenges and their consequences, and focus on what we can achieve with a strong determination, a well-crafted plan, and a cooperative attitude. We must act responsibly to face challenges and uncertainties and reach long-term stability. The best way to move forward is to strengthen the ties between countries and create a positive, competitive coexistence, leading to better global cooperation on structural challenges. The latest events, such as the COVID-19 or the crisis between neighboring countries, showed us that the best way to solve these problems is by more cooperation on different levels: political, social, security, health, and technology. It is entirely our choice to build these bridges. Thank you.
Thank you very much.